Hello! Good day! So today, our lessons will be first, describing one's drawing, second, descriptive paragraph, third, another ending for a story, fourth, diary, and lastly, kind of sentences. Hi! I'm Teacher Jeanette, and I'll be your guide for today's lesson. Lesson 1, describing one's drawing. This one is an English lesson based on MELC for week 1. So today, in the box, select the picture or pictures that you would bring if you were to go to school today. Okay, now get your notebook and then complete the sentence. So if I will go to the school today, I will bring my. So you have to choose between the three pictures. Will you bring your toothbrush, your comb, or your notebook? Just choose one, copy it in your notebook, and then write your answer. If you're done, let's check it. Okay, the correct answer here would be, if I will go to the school today, I will bring my notebook, of course. So now, let's pick the correct sentence that describes the drawing. So, write your answers in your notebook. So, write 1, 2, 3, and then just choose the letter of the correct answer. Okay, now look at picture number 1. What is the boy doing? Is it letter A? The boy is playing with his car. Or letter B? The boy is playing with her doll. Go! Next, number 2. Look at the picture. What is the girl doing there? Letter A, the girl is washing the dishes. Or letter B, the girl is eating her lunch. Next number 3. Look at those family. What are they doing? Is it letter A, Santa's family went to the zoo? Or letter B, Santa's family went to the museum? So if you're done, if you're not yet done, click the pause button. If you're done, click the play button and let's answer it. Number 1, look at the picture. The correct answer is letter A. The boy is playing with his car. Number 2, what is the girl doing? The correct answer is letter B. The girl is eating her lunch. Number 3, what is that family doing? The correct answer is letter A. They went to the zoo. Why is the zoo the answer? Simply because there are animals there. Okay? Now, so you need to remember about sentence. So a sentence starts with a capital letter and ends with a period. Okay, or a dot. Number 2, it has a subject and a predicate. Number 3, a subject refers to a unit being discussed in a sentence, meaning the subject is the topic, the person that they are being described. And number 4, a predicate states something about the subject. So when we say predicate, it tells something about that thing or to that person. Example, Maria went to the mall. Okay? So Maria is the subject because Maria is the topic here. The subject, Maria is being discussed in this sentence. Went to the mall is the predicate because it tells something about Maria. Okay? Next, simple and compound sentences. Simple sentence contains one subject and one predicate. Example, Loisa won the game. Who won the game? Loisa. So we have one subject. Won the game is something that tells about the subject. So meaning it's the predicate. And look at that one. Look at that sentence. We only have one subject and one predicate. So therefore, it is a simple sentence. Okay? Now let's go on to compound sentence. So compound sentence has two simple sentences joined by a conjunction. So what is a conjunction? So conjunction can be but, and so. So it contains two subjects and two predicates. That's why it's called compound, because you need to join two simple sentences. Compound, meaning they are together. And don't forget that compound sentence is joined by a conjunction. Okay? And unlike simple sentence, compound sentence has two subjects and two predicates. So, to further learn, let's see this example. Loisa won the game, so she received a medal. So, let's circle the subjects. So, we have Loisa and won the game, the predicate. So, we have one subject and one predicate. And she is a subject there, so we circle it. So, we now have two simple, two subject, and received a medal is an example of a predicate. So now we have two subjects and two predicates. Teacher, you said earlier that it's joined by a conjunction. Yes, it's true. And the conjunction used here is so. So that's why Loisa won the game, so she received a medal is an example of compound sentence. Now, let's have think, draw, and write. So, in your notebook, you draw two things you usually do in school. And then write a simple or compound sentences to describe this activity. So, example, I draw this, and then you write a sentence about your drawing. Like, I read books in school. Okay? So, you only have 5 minutes to draw it. So if you're not yet done, just click the pause button. And if you're done, you can click the play button so that we could proceed. Okay? Now, another activity. Let's arrange it. So, arrange the words to form a sentence that best describes each given picture. So, to arrange it, we need to look at the picture first. So, look at the picture. Now, the words here are takes Mario bath a. So we need to arrange it to make sense. Okay? To form a sentence, we use these words to form a sentence. Now think, what should be the answer? Takes Mario bath a. Now let's answer it. The correct answer is after this 20 seconds. Time's up. The correct answer is Mario takes a bath. Look at your answer. Is it correct? If your answer is correct, good job. If your answer is incorrect, it's okay. Let's try again. Now, next, look at the picture. Now, the words that we need to arrange is sleeping is boy the. Now, let's arrange these words. Sleeping is boy the. So, 20 seconds to think. Write your answer in your notebook. Time's up. The correct answer is, the boy is sleeping. If your answer is correct, good job. Next. Wash Sophia soap the car with. Now look at the picture. Wash Sophia soap the car with. 20 seconds. Time's up. The correct answer is, Sophia washed the car with soap. So if you got a correct answer, good job. So now, here we need to write sentences describing the shape of the given pictures. So you need to write your answers in your notebook. Okay? So the first one is a donut, and then the second one is an ice cream. So just have to describe the shape. Okay, you are going to answer it in your notebook, answers only. So just have to write 1 and then 2, and then you tell the shape of the donut. Example, the shape of the donut is blank. And the number 2, the shape of the ice cream is blank. Okay? So if you're not yet done answering this, you need to click the pause button. If you're done, click the play button. Now let's have lesson 2, descriptive paragraph. So we need to arrange the set of words using the prescribed letter format. So letter A, Dear Mr. Abelia. B, Papaya Elementary School. And C, Batangas. D, November 23, 2020. And letter E, thank you for teaching us. We learned a lot from you. You help us realize that math is easy. I hope you still be our teacher next year. So you just need to arrange this in a letter format. So when we say letter format, it's like writing a letter. Okay? It's like a love letter. So let's arrange this. So when we arrange it, it should be Papaya Elementary School, Batangas, then that's the place, and then November 23, 2020, that's the date, and then Dear Mr. Abelia, the person that you're writing to. And then D, thank you for teaching us. We learned a lot from you. You help us realize that math is easy. I hope you still be our teacher next year. So that's the body of the letter. So now, describing words or adjectives, these are the words that used to describe a person, things, places, animals, and events. Okay? Example, Joshua is kind to his classmates. So we have here Joshua, and Joshua is the name of a person. So Joshua is kind to his classmates. So where is the adjective there? Right, the adjective there is kind. Why is it kind? Because kind is used to describe Joshua. Now let's have the second example. Cheetah is the fastest animal. So cheetah is the name of an animal. And what is the describing words used there? What is the describing word that used there? Correct. Fastest animal. So the fastest is a word adjective because it describes the animal. Cheetah. Right. So now, to test your knowledge about adjectives, you need to use the following adjectives in a sentence. So number one is red. So you need to write a sentence that has a word red. Example, I have a red umbrella. Now your turn. You write your answer in your notebook. Just answer. No need to copy it. Just answer just write your sentence. Number two, happy. So you write a sentence using happy. Number three, tall. So when we say tall, it's the height of that person is so big. Okay, tall. Just write a sentence using the word tall. And number four is smooth. So in Tagalog, smooth is madulas. So think of a thing, an object, which is smooth. Okay? Example, I have a smooth hair. Now your turn. You write your answer in your notebook. Then number five, sweet. Sweet. Just write your answer in your notebook. If you're not yet done, just click the pause button and then click the play button if you're done. So you have to remember too that a note is a short reminder about important facts. So it has 2 to 3 sentences. Ideas must be clearly organized and easily understood. Bullets can be used to emphasize the ideas. Well, actually, what you're seeing right now is an example of a note. So note are just short. It's just a reminder. It's like if you have a ref and then you need to say something about your parents that they need to remember. You write notes in the ref, a letter, so that they could remember it. So that one is an example of note. So now let's proceed with descriptive paragraph. So descriptive paragraph is composed of a topic sentence and supporting sentences with describing words. So a topic sentence is a sentence that contains the main idea. So when we say main idea, it's the topic. Okay? What is that paragraph all about? So that's the topic sentence. Meanwhile, supporting sentences are statements that elaborate. When we say elaborate, it says something a lot. They say it in details. Okay? They elaborate the main idea or the topic sentence. So example, cats are awesome. My cat loves to play in the brown sticky mud. My cat runs towards me when I come home. It cheers me up when I'm sad. My cat loves to eat fish. Sometimes I caught it chasing a mouse. So, all the red sentence there are all the red words there an example of topic sentence, and the blue ones are examples of supporting sentences. Why? Because those blue words only say something about the topic sentence. It just supports, it gives detail why the cats are awesome. Okay? So now, for your activity, in your notebook, you need to write a descriptive paragraph composed of 5 sentences about your family. Okay? Just write one. So number 1, describe your family. Just tell us what kind of family do you have? Is it a happy family? Um, or do you always go out? Do you watch TV always together like that? Number 2, describe your father. Okay? So, is it your father happy, tall, handsome? What else? Is your father loving, caring, sporty, like that? And then number 3, describe your mother. So you start with, my mother is loving, caring, sweet, beautiful, pretty. And then number 4, describe your brother, your sister, or your baby. Your baby sister or baby brother. Or if you don't have any, you could use your cousin as your brother or your sister. Okay, my brother is jolly, funny, like that. And number 5, describe the thing you do together. So, just have to tell us what do you do together. For example, my family always eat together. So you just have to write there, my family and I always eat together. My family and I always watch TV together. Like that. So if you're not yet done, just click the pause button. And if you're done, click the play button. So, friendly letter is an example of a descriptive paragraph. So, thank you letter is a type of a friendly letter that tells how thankful the sender to receiver. So, why are we talking about this? Because we need to know the parts of the thank you letter. So, the first one is we have a header. So, when we say header, we put there the address of the sender and the date. And look at the letter there. We put it to the upper right corner of the paper. Upper right corner of the paper. So you need to put first the address, your address of the sender. So if example, you're the sender, you need to put your address. And then below that address, you need to put the date. The date when did you make that letter. The next one is the greeting. So greeting is an opening greeting and the name of the receiver. Whom will you write? Example, Dear Alex, Dear Conan, like that. So you need to put dear and then the name of the receiver. Who will you write? Just write it there. So that part is called greeting. The next one is the body. So the body is where the sender expresses his gratitude. So when we say gratitude, expresses his why is that person thank you. Okay? What are the things that person is thankful for? So that's the meaning of gratitude. And anything he or she wants to share. So where's the body? Here it is, the big ones. That's why it's also called the body. Next one is the closing. So the closing is the closing greeting written aligned with the header. So you need to align the closing to the header. And you write your relationship to that person, to the person that you are writing to. Is that your friend? Is that your parent? Or is that your mother? Example, if you're writing a letter to your parents, you say, your child. Okay? Because that's your relationship, right? Or if it's your friend, your friend. Okay? Or if you're writing a letter to your teacher, you could write there, your student. And then do not forget the comma. Okay? And the last part of the thank you letter or the letter is signature. So when we say signature, you need to put your name if you're the sender. And that signature, we write the name of the sender. So remember, we have 5 parts of a thank you letter. We have, say it with me. First, we have header. Great. The next one is greeting. Very good. And the third one is body. Correct. And the fourth one is closing. Right, you are. And number 5, the last part of the thank you letter is correct. We have signature. So now let's proceed to our third lesson. So another ending for a story. So now, for your activity, you need to draw the appropriate ending for each picture. So I have here 3 picture, and let's think what could be the ending based on the picture. So the first one is, it's a boy yawning and it's nighttime. The second picture is a girl is about to slide. And the third picture is about a girl who's cleaning the car. So now in your notebook, just draw what do you think will be the ending based on the picture. Okay? If you're not yet done making that drawing, you click the pause button. But if you're done, you can now click the play button to know if your answer is correct. So let's answer the first one. The first one is a boy sleeping. The second one is a girl sliding and almost at the end of it. And then the third picture, it's, of course, the car is clean, sparkling clean. So now, we need to read the beginning of each story and choose an appropriate ending from the choices found below. So, the choices are inside the box. You just need to write the letter of the correct answer. Answers only. So, you just have to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then choose the letter of the correct ending based on that statement. So, number 1, Joanne studied for the test. So, what do you think will be the ending of that story? So, is it letter A, the rain was about to fall? B, the old woman thanked her. Letter C, the audience liked their performance. Letter D, they harvested the fruits. Or letter E, she got a perfect score. Is it A, B, C, D, or E? Number 2, Mary and Jake practice their duet every day. So what do you think will happen next? Is it A, the rain was about to fall? B, the old woman thanked her. Letter C, the audience liked their performance. Letter D, she harvested the fruits. And letter E, she got a perfect score. Number 3, Sabina helped the old woman cross the street. So what do you think will be the ending? Is it letter A, the rain was about to fall? B, the old woman thanked her. C, the audience liked their performance. D, they harvested the fruits. E, she got a perfect score. Number 4, the thunder roared loudly. So is it letter A, the rain was about to fall? B, the old woman thanked her. C, the audience liked their performance. D, they harvested the fruits. Or letter E, she got a perfect score. Number 5, the girls planted the seeds. So what do you think will be the ending? Is it letter A, the rain was about to fall? B, the old woman thanked her. C, the audience liked their performance. D, they harvested the fruits. Or letter E, she got a perfect score. So if you're not yet done, click the pause button. And if you're done, click the play button to know if your answer is correct. So number 1, the correct answer is E, she got a perfect score. Number 2, the correct answer is letter C, the audience liked their performance. Number 3, the correct answer is letter B, the old woman thanked her. Of course. Number 4, the thunder roared loudly. And the answer is letter A, the rain was about to fall. Because you know what? Thunder and lightning is a sign that there will be rains. Okay? Number 5, the girls planted the seeds. And the correct answer is letter D, they harvested the fruits. Now, let's write the appropriate ending. In your notebook, just write your answer. No need to copy it. Just write your answer. Just write the appropriate ending. So number 1, Roel has a dog. Every time he goes out, the dog follows him. So one day, he went outside and the dog blank. So what do you think the dog will do if Roel went out? Number 2, Josh has a test in English. He reviewed and read books to prepare for it. On the day of the test, Josh blank. So now, if you're not yet done answering, just click the pause button. And if you're done, click the play button. So we need to remember this whenever we are making an ending of a story based on pictures. So first, you need to read the strips or the entire story. Second, find out the story sequence, the beginning, middle, and end. Third, have an idea where your story is going and think about your ending. And number four, end your stories with how you see life or what do you think will really happen based on reality. Okay, number four, diary. So, diary is a daily record of one's events and experiences. It is written in a letter format. Example. So, this one is an example of your diary entry. So, you need to copy this in your notebook and answer it. So, today is, just choose one. Is it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday? And then, I am thankful for today because. What are the things that you are thankful for? Okay, just have to write one. Okay, just copy and answer. No need to copy the Monday to Sunday. Just copy the today is and then choose from the boxes and then I am thankful for today because and then write what you're thankful for. So if you're done, if you're not yet done, click the pause button. If you're done, click the play button. So now, copy this in your notebook again and complete each box. Well, actually, the first one is already done. Holiday diary, my daily activity, it's written there. Just write your answer, okay? The weather is, just choose. Is it sunny, windy, or rainy? Next, I feel, what do you feel today? Is it happy, sad, or angry? And then, at the bottom part, you need to write, my favorite things I did today are, is it reading or answering? And then, I learned to, just write one. Write on diary, parts of letters, describing words. Just choose one, okay? So, if you're not yet done, just click the pause button. You can copy the spellings there. If you need spellings, it's right there. And if you're done, just click the play button. Now let's have lesson 5, kind of sentences. So now, you need to select the letter that matches the pictures and the dialogues. So the first one is, your house is beautiful. By the way, you need to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in your notebook and just write the letter, okay? So based on the dialogues, you need to match the dialogues on the picture. So, your house is beautiful. Is it letter A, B, C, D, or E? Number 2. Oh, the house is burning. Is it letter A, B, C, D, or E? Number 3. Please call for help. Number 4. Hurry, put out the fire. Number 5. Kid, are you all right? So, for number 1, the correct answer is letter D. Number 2, oh, the house is burning. The correct answer is letter E. For number 3, the correct answer is letter C. Number 4, the correct answer is letter A. And the last one, the correct answer is letter B. If you got 5 correct answer, congratulations. So now, we need to learn about the 4 kinds of sentences. So the first one is declarative sentence. So it states an information or statement about something. It begins with a capital letter and ends with a period. Okay? Example, the soldiers fought for our country. And look at the underline there. The letter T is written in a capital letter. Okay? And look at the ending. It ends with a period or a dot. So, do not forget that declarative sentences states an information. It only tells about something or information, facts. Okay? and it ends with a period. Next, interrogative sentence. So, interrogative sentence is also called as asking sentence. When we say asking, it asks, it questions about something. So, asking sentence, it asks information or statement about something, and it also begins with a capital letter and ends with a question mark. Okay? Interrogative, interrogate. So, interrogate means asking questions. Okay? When you see a sentence that has a question mark on it, it's an example of interrogative sentence. So, example, when is your birthday? And what kind of letter does this sentence starts? Correct. It starts with a capital letter, which is that one. And it ends with is it a period or a question mark? Great. It ends with a question mark. Number 3, imperative sentence. So, imperative sentence, it asks someone to do something. It begins with a capital letter and ends with a period. Teacher, I'm confused. Interrogative sentence is also ends with a period. But, imperative sentence is asking someone to do something. It means that, in other words, in Tagalog, imperative sentence is pang-utos, nag-uutos na salita. Katulad na lang ng mga magulang nyo, di ba may inuutos sila sa inyo. So, just like your parents, they ask you to do something. And then if they write it, that one is an example of imperative sentence. And it ends with a period. Okay, example, kindly remove your shoes before entering the room. So, the underline there is K because it starts, we said that the beginning of the imperative sentence starts with a capital letter and it ends with a period. So, example, kindly remove your shoes before entering the room. Right? It asks someone to do something. It asks you to remove your shoes. Okay, example, please close the door. Please wash the dishes. Okay, that one's an example of imperative sentence. Number 4, exclamatory sentence. So, exclamatory sentence expresses strong feelings. Strong feelings. So, when we say strong feelings, examples are when you're angry, when you're hurt, when you're in shock, or you're afraid, just like that. Or you're very, very happy. Okay? It begins with a capital letter and ends with an exclamation mark. Okay? Example, mother, the child has a fever. So, strong feelings because it's the feeling of concern. Okay? So, letter M there is underlined because we need to start with the letter with the sentence that starts with a capital letter. And look at that example. It ends with an exclamation mark because if there's an exclamation mark, it means that it has a strong feeling. So now, let's make a dialogue. In your notebook, you write what the 3 sentences based on the picture. So, you just need to write a sentence or sentences based on what you're seeing in the 3 pictures. What do you think is happening in each picture? And then just write it. For the first one, what is the boy doing there? The second picture, what is the boy doing there? In the third picture, what happened? Just have to write 3 sentences about those 3 pictures. If you're not yet done, just click the pause button. And if you're done, click the play button. So, remember, a sentence starts with a capital letter and ends with a period. Second, it has a subject and a predicate. Subject means the topic. Predicate means it tells something about the subject. Okay? Example, Maria is the subject and went to the mall is a predicate. Remember this? Read the strips or the entire story to get the ending of the story. And then second, find out the story sequence, beginning, middle, and end. Third, have an idea where your story is going and think about your ending. And then fourth, end your stories with how you see life. It means that you need to base it on real life. And then parts of the thank you letter, we have header, greeting, body, closing, and signature. And then the four kinds of sentences, we have declarative, interrogative, imperative, exclamatory. So, declarative, it tells you information. You need to write in a declarative form if you're writing information or you want to tell something. Okay? And then, it starts with the capital letters and then ends with a period. So, that's declarative. Declarative, information, capital letter, ends with period. Now, the next one is interrogative. It's used when you are asking questions. And then, you need to start with a capital letter, ends with question mark. Third one is imperative sentence. You use it when you want someone to do something. Okay? Nag-uutos. Okay? Please remove the shoe. That one is an example of imperative sentence. It starts with capital letter and ends with a period. The last one is exclamatory. So when we say exclamatory, it's about strong feelings. You use it when you're writing about strong feelings. Example, you're very happy. Yay! Like that. And you're scared. Ah! So at the end of that, you need to write capital letter and then exclamation point at the end. Okay? So thanks for watching. Please click the subscribe button so that you'll be updated to my videos. Bye!